Hey guys, it's me, Paige, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will be giving you guys a soft glam makeup tutorial. Here's my little makeup / spa bag with my name on it. I think it's so cute. I usually try to put my spa headband on and wristbands so that I can prevent makeup getting on my hair or my hair getting in the way. Here are my makeup brushes that I'll be using today. I will be starting off with Cetaphil. Sometimes I use Aquaphor, but if you don't want like a glowy look and you just want like a matte finish type of look but not dry, I highly recommend putting on Cetaphil before you apply your makeup, or at least a makeup primer. Now that my base is applied, I can start applying makeup. Here is my makeup collection. I definitely have more things, but that's what I have right now. So the first thing we're going to start off with is LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Chestnut. I love this concealer so much. Not only does it give like a glowing after look, it goes on very smoothly. As you can see, I'm applying it to the back of my hand so that I can use my brush to dip it in for my eyebrows. After I'm done applying it to my hand, I usually go right underneath my under eye area and I apply the concealer. But as I'm applying it, I go in an angle so that when I blend it in, it gives like a snatched under eye look. Every time I look up, I'm the topic of discussion. I'm in a fan for me to give a fuck. You gon' let them plead his case. A bitch like me can't go for nothing. Huh? Know what's in my cup. When I leave the club, consider that nigga fuck. When you mention me, this is what your under eye should look like, period. It's giving snatched already. I also applied my concealer on my chin and above my lip area so that it can also give that glowing effect. Now I'm going to go in with my concealer and I'm going to just trace underneath of my eyebrows. I don't get my eyebrows done. I usually do them myself. But if you want that like fresh threaded look or fresh like waxed under your eyebrow look, the concealer will do you justice every single time. I highly recommend like shaping them first, whether you go get them done or you do them yourself before you apply concealer. But if this is one of those days where you don't feel like getting your eyebrows done but you want that look, concealer will always be your best friend. I also apply it to the middle part of my eyebrows so that when I blend it in, it gives that fading into my eyebrow effect. After I'm done applying the concealer to my eyebrows and my under eyes, I usually go in with a compacted fluffy brush. You don't want a big fluffy brush because the concealer could get on your eyebrows. You just want a brush big enough to blend in. I'm going to go in with my Yanis brush that this hair company sent me. And I'm going to blend in every area that I applied concealer to except for underneath my brows because we're going to use a different brush for that. Smack from the back of a perm. Ice, the bird. You know, all you little turds can't take that but you turn. In my own lane, we can merge. So with no hands, you can learn. Let's see how much you can earn. Why me go big like the worm? And I ain't smoking no shirt. I'm gonna need to repeat it. QP. I love my this pretty, they showing it. This up to the ceiling. I let her run through a million. Yeah. Y'all see that? Get into it. Very blended, very much giving, you know, yeah, smooth, under the eyes or whatever. Look, I got everybody wishing. I hope you play your position. I don't want nobody listening. I see them whole precision. Give us my only decision. Don't got no one that back calling me splurge. Why me jump right off the curb? Make this man fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Can't be my equal, I don't know what you heard. Crank up the phone. Now that I'm done blending, I'm going to go in with this angle brush that I was talking about. And I'm just going to gently tap underneath of my brows. I don't want to do too much because I still want that line kind of there, but not as noticeable, but kind of noticeable, if that makes sense. So I'm just blending into my upper eye crease. And here is what my brows look like. Now I'm going to go in with my Morphe concealer, which is way lighter than me. And I'm just going to go underneath of my under eyes because I still want that glowy looking effect. I'm going to also apply this on my chin and on the top of my lip where I applied the placement of the previous concealer. So yeah, period, yes. Now I'm gonna go back in with my Yanis brush and I'm going to blend in the same exact way I did previously.
Took a trip to London just to hear how they talk. Back to 4-0, you should hear how they talk. He might be Mr. Track and Field, but I done ran through them all. Yeah, that nigga played the game just to watch how we ball. I ain't never home for long, but you pull up when I call. All the other niggas respect me, strippers wanna sex me. You flipped on me, now we mad because you had me low. Say fucked up, don't change it. I'd probably be dead if I was basic. Would you still give me head if I had patience? I work when I want, I do what I want. She get what she want, I call her my what she want. Wash it off when you tie me off, you know I'll be slow. Fuck the world, I'ma walk in direction. Without a thought, we never reckless. You nigga come.
A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess.
I know y'all see that, yes. So now I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty foundation. This is a powder foundation, by the way. And I'm just gonna go over top of the concealer so that it can match my skin tone a little bit better, but also give contour.
About you, no. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do you?
Now I'm gonna go in with the LA Girl concealer and apply it back underneath of my under eyes in order to blend in those tones. Yes, I have my pressed powder in a plastic bag, and the reason for this is because it's obviously messy, but I'm gonna dip my beauty blender in it and I'm going to just simply apply it underneath of my eyes so that my concealer does not crease. And I'm gonna apply this as much as I can, not too much, but also enough to kind of lift the concealer. The shades that I use are the cream shade and the chestnut shade. You could use either, but I use this mixed together, which is perfect for my skin tone. And then I'm gonna go in with this matte lip liner. Trace the out part of my lips. When you are doing lip liner, please trace your lips. You can go over just a little bit, but not too much because it will be noticeable and it's gonna look crazy. So trace the actual size of your lips and go over just a little bit. Now that the liner is complete and the pressed powder is sitting, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia lipstick and I'm just going to fill in my lips. I'm not going to go directly on the lip liner. I'm just going to fill in those blank areas and I'm going to kind of plump my lips together so that it can be an ombre. So yeah, now I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to gently kind of wipe upwards and blend in that pressed powder, and here's the finished look.